Hello there. Are you here now? I mean, really, are you here now? Or are you with a version of you from yesterday? It's okay to have changed from your version from yesterday and be here now as your version today. Please watch my little video to find a beautiful little nugget of insight that I learned. Around the beginning of COVID, I made a comedy series, and it was the first time I'd ever put any of my content out in the public eye. I was petrified. I disabled the comments. I felt so anxious the first night as I was going to sleep after I published my first episode of this comedy series. It was kind of scary. I had to admit that I felt very vulnerable and out of my comfort zone. I was afraid. I was afraid of being judged and trolled and bullied. And I had been judged, trolled, bullied in my life. So it was an old fear, an old trauma, an old wound that I was afraid was going to resurface. And yet I persevered because I felt my comedy series was inspired. It just came to me in the middle of the night one time. I woke up and I was like, that's it. There was no strategizing, planning, or thinking too much. It was clear that I could make a Shadow Selves comedy series poking fun at my protector parts. The spiritual bypasser, the escapist, the addict, the truther, the one going down rabbit holes looking for reasons to express anger and fear. And so these three shadow sides of me I expressed in kind of sarcastic humor in these episodes. And they're on my channel if you're curious. And recently I decided to make some shorts out of them. Not the pants shorts, but the shorts on YouTube that are kind of snippets for short attention spans, like myself. And I put some shorts up from these episodes, and I found that they weren't received in the way that I was hoping. I noticed that the vibration of my channel altered. I felt that. And I've been learning to really attune to energies, and I'm getting better every day. But I recognized a change in vibration for my channel, and it didn't suit. It wasn't in alignment. That sarcastic humor wasn't understood as integrity, and it didn't feel like integrity to me either. And the root word of integrity or integration, integrate, meaning to make whole, to bring together. I didn't feel like that was aligning with my motto, which is master the mind and live in the heart. My sarcastic humor wasn't hitting the mark anymore. So I promptly removed those YouTube shorts. And the lesson here for me was it's okay to recognize that my past self has grown, evolved, and transformed even in the last couple of years. Well, I'd hope so. But sometimes we don't want to admit it. We want to, especially if we create content for the public and we go back and look at that and realize it's not in alignment anymore. I've moved on. I have a different level of consciousness. I perceive this differently. I see my old hurts and traumas and pain within the subtle energies of this past message. And it doesn't align anymore. I don't even train with that. And I just wanted to share that with you because I think it's okay and important to be able to accept that me yesterday is not me today. Me tomorrow is not me yesterday or today. And from a higher level of perception, me yesterday, tomorrow, and today are all one, are all now. I won't go into that. So yeah, my message here is just be you. And don't apologize for who you used to be in your past. You were you then. You were learning through your level of perception, through your filters, lens of reality from that moment in time. And now you are you now, learning through a new, possibly a changed, altered, unique, new, upgraded level of perception and consciousness. And so you're going to produce, create, achieve, and do different things and create different energies. And I think the key here is being able to attune to you here now, so that when you encounter you, then you recognize that you are not in the same energy. You are now here. And I'm not going to talk too much more about this because there's a lot of you here and nows. The main thing here is obviously total loving self-acceptance. We're all here learning. None of us are perfect or we wouldn't be here. This is the nature of duality, of contrast. Thank you for such polarity in our experiences. Everything is here to serve us. And that is beautiful and uncomfortable sometimes. But this is our spiritual teacher in action. I hope this has inspired you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a beautiful day.